Hello YouTube, this is Captain Bart 1 here. Just wanted to do a little comparison here between the Mora Bushcraft Black, and down here we have the Mora Companion Heavy Duty HD. And I just wanted to go over the differences, if you will, just a little bit. I just got the HD in this past week. Got it actually from Ben's Backwoods. Outstanding company to work with. And just a couple of impressions on the knife. This is very, very similar to the 840 MG, except it's got a larger palm swell here, which consequently fits very well. And this has the same 3.2 millimeter blade that the Bushcraft Black has, except it's the same blade shape as the 840. And I've been fiddling around with it here in the yard a little bit, and I gotta say I'm very impressed with it. Now, both blades are the same length essentially. The Black has it's a wider blade, and I did not measure them. I just did a side by side. I can show that here quickly. If you kind of put one over the other, you'll see that Bushcraft Black is slightly broader, I'd say by an eighth, maybe just a pinch better. It is significant, and consequently the Black, and I've mentioned this in my intro video to it back in April, I think it was, of this year. The Bushcraft Black consequently has a little more heft to it, just a little more meat. And if that's what you're looking for, the Black is for you. If you're wanting the thickness but not the weight, I would say the heavy duty is more your cup of tea. As far as the sheath goes, this is an 840 sheath that I made left-handed. You saw the video of that back last year in 2012. And I just happened to eyeball it, and sure enough, this fits. The heavy duty fits perfectly in those sheaths. There's no difference between its sheath and an 840 sheath. So I just use that. I also have a left-handed sheath for a blind horse woodcrafter that I no longer own. And I had it up in the oven the other day and remolded it. It's waxed, and molded this knife to it. I'm kind of leaning towards using this sheath, as the leather sheath is actually heavier than the Mora. And for some reason that doesn't speak to me. I don't know why. It just, your knife ought to be heavier than your sheath, and that's all I got to say. The only things I've done to the 840 is I did just tap it into a piece of wood today, as a matter of fact, and to about here, from the handle to about this point, so it was an inch and a half, passed over it with a file, just to square the corners, throw the spark a lot better. And I did put a little vinegar patina on it, just using a paper towel, just to knock some of the shine down and be able to keep the rust under control. Now with the Black, of course, you don't have to do any of that, because the spine is square enough you can almost shave with it. That's how crisp it is. And it has a coating on it already, so we don't have to sit there and do the mods to it like you would with a 840. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And this video was shot mostly to test new camera settings. I've had some suggestions here in the last little while that I'm filming in the wrong clarity, so this is the next step up. We're going to see how this does. So if there's anything I can do for you guys, shoot to me right down there. I'm going to be going back to the boat this coming week. This is Sunday. I'll be going back Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. I'm staying home a little bit extra because the wife's got some medical diagnostics. Nothing serious, nothing earth-shattering. Just she needs to have a driver, and our daughter that lives with us is in school and such and thus, and she just can't be pulled away from it, so I'm going to do it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. You guys have a good one, and we're standing by.